Hi, I'm Tammy with Great Lakes Wedding Gown Specialist, and I'm the gown girl, here to talk to you about veils today. It's 2019, and we kind of thought maybe the veil would be dead by now. But good news is it's not. Veils are back, and they are really popular. And the 80s is kind of coming back with veils too. So I think in the next couple seasons, we're going to start seeing more blushers on veils, bigger veils, more tiaras, and things that are reminiscent of the glamorous trends of the past. But what's big right now? Well, I was at National Bridal Market a couple weeks ago and noticed some veil trends and wanted to show you what's going on right now, where can you get them, and what should you look for. So like I said, veils are back, and they're back big. Lace veils, long veils, and full veils. This one is quite indicative of what's going on right now. We had two big celebrity weddings last year with Meghan Markle and then Priyanka Chopra, who had big, long, over-the-top veils. And although the normal average bride probably isn't going to wear that right now, a long veil isn't necessarily out of the question. I don't know how long. There you go. This one has some beautiful appliques coming down the side, and then the entire bottom is edged. Now, people often ask, well, what length of veil is that? Is it a cathedral length? Is it a chapel length? We don't always qualify veils that way anymore. Those qualifications are a little outdated. Instead, we talk about inches and where it falls in regards to your gown or your fingertips or things like that. So this veil, is 86 inches. Anything between 86 and 100 would be considered a long veil, probably what used to be called a long chapel length veil. It will trail back behind you with your train from your gown, or if you have a gown without a train, this can be your train. So anything like that will hang long below behind you. Go the other extreme, but still really popular right now, are the pretty short little veils. And I'm looking for a particular one here. I think this one is so sweet. And this is great if you have a skirt that has a lot of detail on it that you just don't want to cover up, or a more informal wedding. I think this veil is just a really great length. It has the trim almost all the way around. One thing we're really seeing now is instead of having trim that goes up, all the way to the hairpiece, starting around the shoulders where it falls is kind of trendy and popular right now. And I think it's a great look because it lets you do more stuff like a hairpiece or something, or great earrings, without having too much going on right here. So letting this fall across the shoulders. And two, a lot of gowns, you'll have bare shoulders or bare arms, so it's just really pretty to have that showing against it right there. Another trend, not really a trend because this is popular all the time, is wearing a veil that belonged to someone else in your family, your mom or your grandma or an aunt or something like that. And I want to show you a veil that I just redid. This veil was on one of those big headpieces, from, right now we're seeing a lot of things from the 70s and 80s because that's when our moms, or your moms, not my mom, but today's brides' moms were married often in the 70s and 80s, so we're seeing a lot of those kind of headpieces coming in, but the modern bride really doesn't want to wear that. Most veils now are set on just a simple comb like this. So this was a beautiful veil. I'm going to show you the length of this one because it's a little shorter than that one I showed you, but still just grazes the ground. Now I'm only 5'3", so on some people this might not even hit the ground. But what we did is we took the veil off of the old piece, cleaned it, conditioned it, and then put it back on this one using some really pretty lace to hide the comb there, so when it's in your hair you don't see the shiny comb. And regathered it on there, and it looks beautiful. And that is always a fabulous option. A lot of people think, I want to wear a vintage veil, but I don't like that headpiece, or it doesn't go with my dress. Take it in, bring it in to us, and let us look at it with you, because there's often always some really great possibilities that you can do to them. I hope that's a little helpful and has inspired you about what to look for veils right now. If you are in the West Michigan area and you're looking for a veil, we have some beautiful ones in our studio, and we would love to make an appointment with you and show them to you. And again, if you're looking at maybe doing a vintage veil, we'd love to help you with that as well. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.